So here we are at another Mobile World Congress. At the end of day one, what are some of the highlights for you that you've seen?
Oh, I mean, anytime we can get this many people together to celebrate technology and to celebrate innovation, I think that's a highlight in itself. But I'd have to say one of the things I'm most excited about has to be some of the work coming out with MA2, which basically takes like wireless capability and applies it to wired vehicles,
Mm.
and kind of puts them online. Another amazing technology that I think we can all get behind is MemoMind. This is a new wearable technology, which I think is seeing a huge innovative leap right now, with the success of Meta and the success of new products in that space.
All right. And I'd like to bring up China's presence at MWC, especially as it showcases new tech under the banner of intelligent manufacturing in China. I've seen now Honor's robot phone and Xiaomi's concept hypercar. Anything caught your eye there?
Oh, I mean, the 17 Ultra, I think the camera on that is incredible. I think that company, within the marketplace is continuing to just really push the innovation of just the quality of capture, with a device like that. And then I'd have to say the kind of Gran Turismo. I think that was one of the concept cars at the event this year, but just an incredible piece of technology, regardless of if it goes into production or not. I think the wow factor is incredible of just what we could do. And then also, just seeing their ability to start to merge like the human car and in-home experience as kind of like a seamless technology, within a person's life is just an incredible leap forward, I think.
I'm glad you brought up the Ultra 17. I particularly loved that tie-up with Leica. It had that real nice retro feel with it. What do you read into its strategy moving forward, Xiaomi that is, with all these sort of new products and where it might be going towards?
Yeah, I kind of touched on it with my last statement. I think they're really looking to just really push the integration within our lifestyle. And I think obviously, with the new kind of capabilities that are available for all of us, with AI, and I think the speed at which AI has evolved in the last, 12 to 24 months, I think we're going to see amazing things over the next 12 to 24 months where we're starting to integrate AI way more into every one of these devices across the home, the car, the wearable tech, and the person's personal device. So I'd say more doubling down there and a continued evolution in that space, in that area.
I'm glad you're the one who brought up AI first because every other sentence and every other product launch that I've been reading about really seems to harp on that. Do you think that the integration of artificial intelligence is really informing all these new product development and we're finally beginning to see the true potential here?
I do. I think in the beginning, there was a lot of hype around AI, deservedly. But in the beginning, I think it was a lot of like, how do we actually apply this to the real world and our lives? And now I think we're seeing that come to fruition way more because the capability and the hardware and, the connectivity, this is the wireless connection, the support infrastructure behind all of this. I think it's really starting to be able to support where we want to go with AI and where AI is going to become more and more beneficial. And also the energy consumption, right? We're starting to work with that way more. We're starting to, see that as a potential risk, but also start to deal with the energy consumption and how to solve that problem because we know where the future of AI is going. It's not stopping, it's continuing to evolve. And I think that's what we're going to see more and more of as AI integrates into our lives.
Michael, China has been investing a lot in 6G research. I know we may be a few years away yet, but is what you're seeing at MWC already gearing towards that?
Yeah, I think so. I think the more and more, again, that we need to do things at the edge, edge computing, edge processing, to make these devices and the hardware more capable. We're seeing a lot of companies now that are in the AI space start to create hardware, right? Wearable tech as well, whether it's a speaker, a lanyard, a necklace, glasses, like I was saying. So I think that that's really important. In order to really power that properly for the mass market and to expand that, we're going to need to see the increase of speeds amongst these devices, right? And that's, I think, where we need to start to kind of hunker down and build out the infrastructure for 6G. But yeah, 100%. I think these conferences are a really good look, whether it's this one or CES. You know, CES is more built towards consumers and kind of broad. This conference is more built towards connectivity, networking, enterprise. But either way, I think we're getting a glimpse of what's next. And if this is the future, I think it's way more important than ever that we get that right, the connectivity, and that's where we're going with 6G.